Hi friends, in our video we'll be practicing quantitative aptitude related to IBPS or SBI PO. Okay friends, and coming to our first question, this is number series question friends, and they have given 17, 98, 26, 89 and 35. If you have observed here, the number is alternatively increasing and decreasing, isn't it? Then you can confirm that it is an alternate series. Okay, 17, 26 and then 35 and then 98, 89 and the next number we should calculate it. Okay, from coming to 17 to 26, the number they have added is 9. From 26 to 35 also they have added 9. Okay, here they have added plus 9. Okay, now coming to 98 to 89, they have subtracted 9, and then also next we should also subtract 9. If we have subtracted 9 from 89, then what will be our answer? It will be 80. Okay, that is option A. Okay friends, I think you have understood. Here they have alternatively taken plus 9 and then minus 9, plus 9 and then coming to here it is minus 9. Okay friends, in this question our answer is first option 80. Okay, next question. See friends, this is also a very simple question. 2, 17, 89, 359 and 1079. If you have observed here for 359 to become 1079, if you observe, it should be a multiple of 3, isn't it? So if you have multiplied 359 into 3, then what you will be getting? You will be getting 1077. So next you have added 2, so that it will become as 1079. So for 89 to become 359, okay, for 89 to become 359, it should be multiplied with 4, so that, and next it should be added with 3. Okay, this is the sequence they are taking, into 4 plus 3 and then into 3 plus 2. Okay, and next to get our answer we should be taking into 2 plus 1. If we have multiplied 1079 with 2, then it is 2158. And then also next if we have added 1, then our answer will become 2159. That is option D. Okay friends, here for 17 to become 89, it is multiplied with 5 and then they have added plus 4, and then for 2 to become 17, it is multiplied with 6 and then they have added plus 5. Okay, I think you have understood this. Okay, if you have started from 2, that is from starting from 2 to 17, how did it become? You may take also multiples, but you may not get clarity, so that in this type of questions you should come from last. For 359 to become 1079, it should be multiplied with 3 only. Okay, then they have added some other number. In this way if you have calculated, then you will be getting answer very fast. Okay friends, okay, our answer here is 2159. Okay, next question. See friends, this is also a simple. Here they have given 3, 5, 15, 45, 113. Once try it friends. Okay, sorry, I think the question has changed. Now observe 3, 5, 15, 45 and then 113. Here some members will be taking, they have multiplied with any other number, like 5 3 is 15 and then 15 3 is 45. For these two we are not getting any logic. For 3 to become 5 and then 45 to become 115, isn't that? And then some people also try like 3 into 2 6 and then minus 1, then 5 into 3 and then also 15 into 3. Are we getting any particular logic here? No, we are not at all getting any logic. So that I recommend you to take the difference. If you have taken the difference here, for 3 to 5 the difference is 2, and then for 5 to 15 the difference is 10, and then 15 to 45 the difference is 30, and then 45 to 113 the difference is nothing but 68. Okay, if you have observed here, I have told you a keyword, that is 30 is very useful for us. It may be 3 cube plus 3 or 5 square plus 5. Okay, 5 square plus 5, that is 25 plus 5 30, or else 3 cube plus 3, that is 27 plus 3, then you will be getting 30. So I think now we have got the answer. For 10 it is 2 cube plus 2. For 2 it is 1 cube plus 1. And then for 68 it is 4 cube plus 4. They are adding nothing but n cube plus n. Okay, now to get our answer we should be adding a value 5 cube plus 5, nothing but 130, isn't it? If we have added 113 to 130, then what is our answer? It is nothing but 243. Okay friends, in this type of questions, this type of keywords will help us to get answer very quickly. Okay friends, 30 you can take it as 5 square plus 5 or else 3 cube plus 3. Okay, if you remember this, you will get the logic very easily. Okay friends, the logic here is n cube plus n. Okay, and we will be moving to our next question. See friends, here they have given 0.5, that is 7, 4.5, 5.5, 12 and then 49. Then what is the logic can we take? I will be giving some time, just try it. Okay friends, I will be telling the logic. And then for 7 to become 45, what the logic they have taken? They must have multiplied with 0.5 and then they should be adding 1. Okay, 7 into 0.5, that is 3.5 plus 1. Next it becomes 4.5. Next for 4.5 to become 5.5, they have multiplied with 1 and then also next they have added 1. 4.5 into 1, 4.5 and then plus 1, 5.5. Okay, for 5.5 to become 12, they must be multiplying with 2 and then they must be adding 1. 5.5 into 2, nothing but 11 plus 1, it becomes 12. Okay friends, and then for 12 to become 49, they should be multiplying with 4 and then plus 1. Okay, 12 fours are 48 and then plus 1. Okay friends, if you observe here, they're continuously adding 1, but if you observe here, they're doubling the number which they are multiplying. Okay, that is 0.5 into 2 1, 1 into 2 2, 2 into 4, sorry, 2 into 2 4. Next, to get our answer, we should be multiplying a number which is double of 4, that is 8, and then we should be adding 1. Okay friends, if we have multiplied 49 with 8, it will be 392, and then if we have added 1, then it becomes 393. Okay friends, here it is very simple. 49 into 8, you need not to calculate everything, but they have given none of this, so then you should calculate. If you observe 9 into 8, the resultant will be 2, and then if you have added 1 to 2, it should be ending with 3. Okay, then our answer will be first option, that is 393. Okay friends, I think you have understood this logic also. Okay friends, next we will be moving to our next question. See friends, this is very simple question. You will be getting the answer very quickly. See, here it is 4.5, and then for 108 to become 27, it should be divided with 4. Okay, and next for 540 to become 108, it should be divided with 5, and then for 3240 to become 540, it should be divided with 6. If you have observed here, they are continuously dividing the numbers with 6, 5, 4, and then to get our answer here, they should be dividing with 3. If we have divided 27 with 3, our answer is 9. Okay, that is nothing but third option C, that is 9. So next, if we have divided 9 with 2, then here it is 4.5. Okay friends, this is also very simple. Next question. See friends, this is simplification questions. In this type of questions, you need not need the exact value, but you may go for approximation. Okay, root of 80.997, you can take it as root of 81, and then root of 25.001, you can take it as root of 25, and then here it is 120.98, you can take it as root of 121, and then for 16 it is nothing but root of 16. Okay friends, okay, root of 81 is 9, and then root of 25 is 5, okay, into root of 121 is 11, and then root of 16 is 4. Okay friends, and then 9 minus 5 it is 4, and then 11 plus 4 it is 15. If we have multiplied 4 with 15, what is our answer? It is nothing but 60. What is that option? That is nothing but option E. Okay friends, these are simplification type of questions. Isn't that easy? Okay, next we will be moving to our next question. See friends, here you should follow which rule? You should follow BODMAS rule. Okay, first you should go for brackets. Okay, next division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Okay, this is orders, O for orders. Okay friends, next 345 divided by 22.99, you can take it as 345 divided by 23. Isn't that friends? Okay, and then if we have taken here 3 to become 5, the ending letter should be 5. Okay, for 23 to become 300s, it should be 15. Isn't that? I think you have understood here. As it should be ending with 5, for 3 multiple it should be 5 only. 3 5 is 15, like that we will be getting the ending number as 5. Okay friends, so that I have taken 23 into 15 as 345. If we have taken multiplication in this type, it will become very easy for us to calculate. Okay, then we can go for 53 minus 15. Okay, what is the value 53 minus 15? It is 38. So to get our answer, here we have 2. So 2 ones, 2 19s. So our question mark here is nothing but 19, that is second option. Okay friends, I think you have understood here. First you should go for this calculation. Next the resultant should be subtracted from 53. Then you got 38. Here 38 is equal to 2 into question mark. So to get our x equal to 38 divided by 2, nothing but 19. Okay friends, I think you have understood this question also. We'll be moving to our next. Coming to our next question. Here 29 divided by 5. So we can take it as 30 divided by 5. So it is nothing but 6. So we can take it as 184 minus 6 into 30. Okay friends, I think you have understood this. 184 minus 6, it is nothing but 178, and then into 30. So our answer will be 5340. Okay friends, here the second digit we have all 4s only, so that we should go for complete multiplication. Otherwise we can take it as 8 3 is 24, so that the ending letter should be 4. Okay, in this way you can take, but here they have given the options all ending with 40 only, so that we should go for complete multiplication. Okay friends, 178 into 30. I think you have understood this question also. And next we will be moving to our next question. See friends, here it is complete square. Okay, 3099, we can take it as 3100 divided by 62, and then plus 14. Okay, if you have observed here 62, we can write it as 31 into 2. Isn't that? We can write 62 as 31 into 2. Okay, then here 31 and 31 cancelled, and then 2 ones, 2 50s. 50 plus 14, it is nothing but 64. Square root of 64 is nothing but 8. That is first option. Okay friends, I think you have understood this clearly. I'll explain you again. For 3099.985, I have taken it as 3100 divided by 62. Instead of 62, I have written it as 31 into 2, so that it becomes very easy for me to calculate. Then they have added 14. Okay, 31 ones, 31 hundreds, 2 ones, and then 2 50s. 50 plus 14, it is nothing but 64. As the whole has square root of 64 is nothing but 8. That is our first option. Okay friends, we'll be moving to our next question. Yes friends, this is also very simple. 111.93, so we can take it as 112 into 5 divided by 14. Okay friends, so 14 8s are nothing but 112, 8 5s are, it is 40. Okay, here if you have taken it as 40 is equal to 11.002, we can take it as 11 plus x. So to get our x value, it should be 40 minus 11, nothing but 29. That is third option, C. 29 is our answer here. Okay friends, this is also very simple question. Next question. So friends, see here, 24.97% of 84 divided by 6.995. So you can take it 24.97 as 25% of 84 divided by 6.995. You can take it as 7, isn't that? So 25% of 84 means 84 divided by 4, isn't that? So 25 divided by 100 means you will be surely getting 1 by 4. So 84 by 4 is nothing but 21 divided by 7, nothing but it is 3. That is first option, 3. Okay, this is also very simple question friends. Okay, next we will be moving to our next question. Okay, here they will be giving graph in this type. See the question, study the following graph carefully to answer the questions. So if we have gone for the graph, it is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and then 25. Okay, here they have given graph. If they have given graph like this, then you should be taking in table form, so that it will be very easy for you to calculate. Okay, now they have given shop A and then shop B, and the days they have given is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and then Saturday. You can take it as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and then Saturday. Okay, so for shop A has sold 12 books on Monday, and then coming to Tuesday it is 10 books, and then blue line is A, right? So on Tuesday he has sold 15 books, and then on Wednesday he has sold 22 books, on Thursday 20 books, and then on Friday he sold 22 books, and then on Saturday he sold 15 books. Okay, and then coming to B, on Monday he sold 15 books, and on Tuesday he sold 10 books, and on Wednesday he sold 22 books, and then Thursday he sold 23 books, and then on Friday he sold 25 books, and then on Saturday he sold 17 books. Okay, here you can take it as 17 books, or else you can take it as 17.5. This 23 also you can take it as 22.5. Okay, depending on convenience. And then here you also observe this, the data given below is in hundreds. Okay, all these are in hundreds. Okay friends, 1200, 1500, 2200, 2000, 2200 and then 1500. These are the books sold by A on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday respectively. Okay, this is the table. Now we'll be moving to questions. See friends, they have given what is the approximate average number of books sold by shop B during all the days. Okay, what did they ask? The average number of books. so that we should be taking total number of books he sold and the number of days. Okay, as this is practice session, once practice these questions, friends. So the total number of books sold by B is nothing but 1200. Okay, and the number of days is nothing but, except Sunday they have taken all days, it is nothing but 6 days. Okay, so if you go for calculation now, 6 ones are 6 and then 52, 6 8s are 48. So that now we have got our answer. It is nothing but option B, 1867. Okay friends, I think you have understood this. Here you should observe, it is the average number of books, that is total number of books they have sold by the number of days. Okay, we will be moving to our next question. See friends, they have given here the number of books sold by shop B on Friday is what percent of total number of books sold by both shops A and B on all the days together. Okay friends, now we have if we have taken the number of books sold by shop B on Friday, it is nothing but 25 books he has sold, and the total number of books they have sold is 2500. And then the total number of books they have sold is, sold by A is 106 and then sold by B is 112. Okay, the total number of books sold by them is 21800. Here they have taken, they are asking what is the percentage, so that we can take 21800. Okay, if you have calculated this, it will be approximately 11%. How did I tell that it is approximately 11%? So if you have taken here 218, 10% is nothing but 21.8, and then next another 1% you can take 2.1, so that you will be getting approximately 23 or 24. Okay, which is nearer to 25. Okay, so that I have taken it as 11%, nothing but 10 plus 1, 11%. Okay friends, I think you understood, or else next question we will be going through. What is the respective ratio of number of books sold by shop A on Thursday to the number of books sold by shop B on Monday? The number of books sold by shop A on Thursday is nothing but 20, and the number of books sold by shop B on Monday is 15. It is nothing but 4:3. So that here, observe here friends, many of the students will be going for opting option C, that is 3:4. So it is wrong, but here we got 4:3, so that we should go for option E, that is none of these. If we have 4:3, then we can go for 4:3, but if we have 3:4, we should not opt that option. Okay, we should go for none of these if we do not have 4:3. Okay friends, I think you have understood this question. Next question, what is the respective ratio of total number of books sold on Friday to the total number of books sold on Thursday? Total number of books, that is both A and B together. The total number of books sold on Friday by both A and B together is nothing but 42, and then the total number of books sold on Thursday is nothing but 43. Okay, on Friday it is nothing but 47, sorry. Okay friends, here we got 47 and then 43. As we do not find any option here, so that we can't go for any other one, that is nothing but none of these we should opt. Okay friends, I think you have understood this also. We'll be moving to our next question. See here friends, the total books sold by shop B on all days excluding Wednesday is what percent of total number of books sold on Thursday, Friday and Saturday together? Okay, excluding Wednesday he has sold 90 books, and then they have asked what percent of total number of books sold on Thursday, Friday and Saturday together. So the total number of books he has sold on Thursday, Friday and Saturday altogether is 65. If you have taken this as percentage, we should be multiplying it with 100. Okay, approximately you will be getting, that is approximately 140%. So the nearer value to 140 is 138.5, that is option D. How can you get 140? See friends, 13 5s are 65 and then 5 20s. Okay, 13 ones, 13 sevens, it becomes 91. 7 into 20, it becomes 140. So it is an approximate value, not a perfect value. So to get our nearest value to 140, it is option D, 138.5. Okay friends, I think this question also understood by you. See friends, these are other questions. Coming to next.